Welcome to the month of June, 30 days all about gin. Shining a spotlight on those with a unique spin. Fun facts and proper tastings, cocktails and Friday afternoons. Discover 13 different brands and be influenced by me. Some for all. That's right, I am a song for all.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to day 28 of June 2022, my annual 30-day salute to gin during the month of June. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, I've already showcased 13 different brands of gin, each with their own unique spin. So today, I'd like to chat a little bit about the ready-to-drink or RTD category. Now, this segment itself is a bit of a spin in that up until a few years ago, really there was only sugary coolers with largely nondescript, low-grade alcohol. That was all you could find in a can or in a packaged drink, right? That was about all we had. That certainly has changed, and this type of pre-mixed, pre-made approach is more popular now than ever, especially here in North America. And these days, it can include even more bespoke artisanal spirits being used in their production, such as gin. Now, across the world, different options are available depending where you live. Here in Ontario, I've got two different options, both from the good folks at Dillon's. Dillon's is a craft distillery that uses rye as the base for their gin, a spin in and of itself. And for their pre-made gin cocktails in a can, the spirit is distilled in copper pots, so that rye is distilled in copper pots, and then it's blended with real ingredients, actual natural juice, natural herbs, etc., all natural. That's the key word here. And for me, this is what you want to look for with those RTD, ready-to-drink gin beverages. Now, much like I encourage people to bypass the big brand gins and seek out locally made and or more artisanal type gin, I recommend the same for your gin coolers. In my opinion, to truly have a refreshing and enjoyable drink, you want to start with a quality gin being used as the base, and ideally not that generic NGS, which stands for neutral grain spirit, that's industrial produced. And you also want to have actual real ingredients, real fruit, real botanicals being used. Forget extract of this and flavoring of that. Minimize the sugar and chemicals and maximize the taste. That's what Som for All says. Okay, so let's dive into these two from Dillon's to find out what we have going on. Right, so first up, tangerine lemon mint is the first one up, so I've got that in the glass. Before we taste it though, as always, we're going to first acclimate our nose by raising the glass 3 times, and then on the 4th, we're going to take that big inhale. We're even going to do it with coolers. Here's how I do it. Hello there. How are you? Hope you smell delicious. Okay. Hey, that's nice. It's light, it's bright, it's citrusy up front, some very soft juniper in the background, a little bit of spice, which is the rye in the gin, as the gin. Get a little pine note, little sweet mint, some sweet herbal. Nothing complex, but very inviting. Now we're going to taste. Remember, when tasting wine, spirits, sake, and even ready-to-drink cans, right, we want to swish that liquid around our mouth and coat all of our 5 flavor receptors. Cheers. Yep, that's fun. It's easy drinking. You know, the tangerine comes through right away, as does the other citrus fruit. I get a little touch of spruce, some nice fresh mint. I mean, yum. It's dry on the palate, right? Doesn't taste very sweet. Easily crushable on a hot day. Okay, so we're going to go to the second one now, just to show a little bit of a difference. And this is blackberry and lemon that's being used. And again, real ingredients from the folks here at Dillon's. So, hello there. How are you? Hope you smell delicious. Okay, we're going to go in for a taste. According to those 5 flavor receptors, you know what? Pretty much the same deal as the first one, right? Those fresh ingredients come through. This one may be a little touch sweeter because we're dealing with blackberry and they have more natural sugars in them. A bit more floral comes through on this one as well. But still, you know, the citrus is there, the lemon is there. It's not sweet, just sweeter than the other one, but still not sweet. Very quaffable. Lovely gin cocktail in a can. All right, so where can you get these? Well, sadly, you can only get them here in Ontario, Canada. That's where they're being made. You can get them at the distillery or very easily at the LCBO. Stock number 24319 for the tangerine and 24321 for the blackberry. Both of them retail for $3.15 Canadian for a 473 milliliter can. That'd be one heck of a deal if it was 743. Maybe you wouldn't crush those ones so easily. So 473 milliliters in each can, $3.15 a piece. Now, I completely understand. You may not live in or even near Ontario, but I still encourage you to seek out artisanal versions made locally where you live for your RTD ready-to-drink gin cocktails. You know, forget about the big brand ones that you see all over the place. Go for the craft ones. Chances are with those, you'll enjoy the quality of the ingredients, and don't forget, you'll also be supporting local as well. Very important these days. So folks, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, day 29 of June, I'll be sharing my picks for this year's June All-Stars. So be sure to check out my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages and ensure that we are indeed connected by following each. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you won't miss a moment of June this year or anything else that I'm posting. It's all very easy. Just go into this little search icon, type in SOMM4ALL. Do that on any of these platforms and you're all set. Until tomorrow, stay safe, be well, and cheers from Som for All.